live and I got in and called her on some BS?
The wall alive.
Yes, that lady.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Prior to that night, had I been in your lives?
No, that's what I said. I said that. And she did say that she didn't know you up until she hadn't mentioned you up until the whole petty thing. She did say that, but then when you asked her, she was like, "I didn't say that. Y'all were up y'all were up in the box with the two that I don't like, that I don't like." And I went through my lives. No, y'all
Right.
weren't.
So maybe 3 weeks ago, a month ago, maybe I just started going back into your lives.
Yes, yes.
Oh, and now, damn, FWA, you've been dropping my name since June, July?
Yes, and she tried to say that me and her beef was because of Bougie, which is a fucking lie. I came over there because of the Megan shit. Remember, she had Megan in her box, and then I came over there. I was speaking on the topic. She ended up dropping me. Somebody paid to bring me back. I said, "You will not make money off of me." I was in the comments, said all of that. And then I left. I started my live. I said I would not let her make money off of me. Petty came over there. I told Petty, hell, oh, well, no, Petty didn't come till after me and her got into it. Then she turned around and tried to say, "Oh, well, you were calling me a scammer." When she called me over there, so I went back over there. I'm telling her I did not call you no scammer. I said you will not make money off of me. And all she wanted to do was holler, scream, and call me names. And at that point, I dropped. That's when I
Right.
went live and I was like, "Fuck you and your crunchy wig."
And I referenced that day or that night in the live with Smash last night. I said I don't know how it went, but that night was probably the first night I can consciously actually recall saying anything about that woman. I wasn't in a box talking shit, but I probably responded to some of the BS that day with Petty included that day or that evening after Petty had been over there. And but I was not in panels. I was not sitting live. But yes, did I probably join in the conversation after watching that transpire? Yes.
But
No,
you rarely
you
did
really
retain her.
hadn't.
You
No,
rarely
that's
spoke
right.
on her.
Right, right. You hadn't even been
But
in my
you guys
box.
all know I don't. They can say whatever they want. They can say that I'm a bully and I'm a bitch and I'm just mean as fuck for no fucking reason to everybody. And I'm out here just threatening everybody, like Joyce would say. I don't hop into drama that's not mine unless really needed. I usually try and keep the fucking peace. I don't just go around talking shit. I don't just go around hopping in any box or any live for fucking attention to join in a conversation to dog walk or talk shit about
Right,
somebody. It
right,
ain't fucking me.
Holly,
right.
while you showing that, I found your clip when you did the video about the ruthless and ratchet page and stuff. I would like to show it too when you get through talking about that clip. I mean when you get to talking about that screenshot.
Now, this screenshot right here, okay, I know everybody's probably that's new here or just, window licking or whatever, probably like, what the fuck does she got on her screen? Well, I'm going to tell you what I got on my screen. This screen is in reference to Messy Q, okay? Now, I'm asking everybody who's watching or seeing this, which part of this is a quote?
Cause it says, y'all see the finger sign, which is fuck. It say fuck you niggas over there. Crack is whack. Mind you, we was holding the live. I was the one of the only black women in the live.
Yeah, yeah,
Again,
yeah,
it says fuck
yeah.
you niggas
Not
over
you.
there.
I know.
Crack is whack.
It says
And
yeah.
that's bougie.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, she was talking
yeah,
about you.
yeah.
She said, "Fuck
She
yeah."
was.
She was talking about you specifically. That's the YA.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Now, when
Wants
she
to
was
say Whitney Houston said that.
when she was confronted on a live in Florida Man's Live, and they were giving the education and all the things like that, she said that she did not call unknown the N word. She was only stating a quote from Whitney Houston. Of all names, that's who she said. I was so fucking.
And don't you know that people actually went and found the interview, and inside the interview I watched it. Nowhere in there said nothing about you niggas over there, crack is whack. At the end of the interview, Whitney Houston only said that crack was whack because of the pandemic or what was going on back then. She was referencing the crack part on that. She never said nothing about the N word, cracker with none of that. Bougie lied. It was a complete lie. She called me a nigga. It's in fucking black and white with blue. Like the bitch said it. Then if you go on in the mess, she say unknown, so people know it was towards me. But again, she said she never said it.
But I also let's also say that when we were doing court and shit like that over here, and then we started going back and forth with these people talking about bougie, leather, and all of them, we weren't dumb. Meaning, we had little bloggers over here as well, and just like how Ballhead does her page where she has the clips, we also have bloggers who have clips over here. So not only was this in black and white written in a text, but I also have clips of where Miss Unknown is referenced as Rosetta Stone, Rosa Parks, her lips, her nose, all type of shit. Okay, so this is
translators for the way she talks.
I got a clip too of like I think it's the Rosetta Stone, it's Mallory and them, all of them in the box, and they actually were calling Unknown that as well. Hold on, let me see if I can.
And degrade her dialect, where she's from, how she speaks.
A translator.
Right. That they can't understand Unknown because she speaks so ghetto.
Go ahead, Unknown. You can play that clip.
Are those pickle nipple tassels?
You don't know. You know about Ruthless and Ratchet? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hold on, y'all. I don't know what happened to the sound. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry.
You don't know. You know about Ruthless and Ratchet? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I wonder why I keep stopping. Oh, she gonna talk. This the account, you guys. This was bougie.
And
I see we got the phone stand and the neighbor's Wi-Fi.
she was also called out. This page was called out, not bougie. This page was called out in live, where she stated, "That's me in my in my profile picture." She had people really believing that that was just her profile picture. That was her.
And
Ain't never seen a day.
And when she first got in the box, she did let them know that this is bougie. Let me go back so you all can hear that pause for the newcomers. Yeah, I need y'all to let. I hate that y'all are late, but I'm glad y'all are here. Let's listen in. Thank y'all for the shirts. Thank y'all for the tabs. Make sure y'all sing y'all really hard me, y'all. You know, keep the live going because, you know, they do report me, you know. It's a habit of me getting reported when I get to talking. Oh my God, Retina. She's gonna have. So now we're gonna get into Bougie getting in the panel, and we're gonna hear Bougie. Thank you, Red. Thank you, babe. We're gonna. She's her.
But yeah, if you want to come here, you can walk in with me and Johnny.
Thank you, Lucy.
Because like I said, Shelly is local to me.
Thank you.
So
thank you, Gregor.
If she doesn't come, she's gonna have a bitch warrant issue.
So hold on. Let me get down to the box. Soon as Bougie get in the box, I want to see. Soon as she get in the box.
Yeah.
Okay, here she goes.
The elaborate stories of her life and the lies about being a single mother and what she.
As y'all can see, this is Bougie behind Ruthless and Ratchet.
This must be like
y'all hear? Y'all listening?
Where she hides in the same place every single
time. Y'all got your buzz up?
But yeah, like I'm only one person, and there is only so much that I can take.
Roll my blunt.
And I'm way past that threshold. Oh yeah, Katie, she knows. We've known each other our whole lives. Like I said, we were in the same class at a private Christian school. Thank you. Like,
as moms go to us privately. So.
Listen, I've had warrants out, but what the fuck is a bish warrant? Because I haven't had one of them. Okay, how do I get one?
Mine, I can't stand her, bro.
Making videos and accounts.
I'm thinking that this was unknown doing this actively, but this is her in the video, bitch.
Each of it's very.
Y'all tap the screen. Here we go.
Okay, I'm bougie.
Okay. Yeah, I've never heard her talk about you, but like I said, I don't listen to it, so I don't watch it.
Oh, well, she shouldn't have been talking about me.
Monster, you see the same profile, girl?
Me making
Monster?
videos and accounts and doing all the things again.
Okay, y'all see her in the box
Anything about what's going
talking.
on with y'all?
So I'm gonna go back to the picture so y'all can see again. Let me get the picture one more time.
You know about Ruthless and Ratchet? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay, here go the page.
Damn, that was a funny video. You should have played it through, girl.
I gotta go back on your page because for some reason your part muted out. I don't know why it's muted like that. I'm gonna have to go
They
get
were
the
like,
other
you know
video.
what, bitch, you be talking too much.
So here go the account, y'all. Again, Ruthless and Ratchet. And y'all heard Bougie. They said this was me behind their page, you all. Blackfacing. That's Bougie.
And you know what's crazy? For all the people that are sitting in here watching and finding out and seeing this for the first time, everybody was sending this shit to friends. They were telling friends. They were telling her. She said, send the proof. Motherfuckers was sending it. But they were getting blocked. Huh, Ratina? Ain't that right?
Absolutely. And not just Rutina. There was somebody that I know sent like 4 items over to her because she kept asking for proof about Bougie, right? They sent it over. Friends didn't even look at it. She just blocked the person on IG. Rutina got blocked after that, but they've been trying to send it for a minute.
Yep, that's my point. So I hope everybody hears that. And friends, that is not me spinning a narrative, honey. The clips are clipping. Okay? Don't act like we all been just sitting over here on this shit and today's the first day you're finding any of this out. Girl,
I
don't
don't really ever have a lot to say about like the whole Hensley situation, but I am going to clear up one fucking thing that FWA said. I win, I don't know. Recently I've heard it. The fact that Hensley is sitting in a safe place with people who like her, who love her, and she's not gonna go back to a place where her friends should have loved her, and she doesn't have to worry about her relationship being secure. FWA, if you're gonna throw jabs, make sure that you're throwing the jabs in the general direction of the right people. Because I can guarantee that Hensley and her relationship problems all happened way longer before she fucking hopped her ass in a box with me and Hollymae. Okay? Let me just fucking clear that up. Since you can't, Hensley. But I learned that night that I got blocked in there that you aren't actually a woman for a woman. You just what benefits Hensley in the moment type girl. So.
Yeah, so here go
And
the
that's
from
what I
that
was saying.
profile
Hold
picture,
on.
this is Bougie.
Hold on. Before you play that, that's what I was saying earlier, girl. Like when she made the statement, yeah, and people over there knowing that just opens the door for motherfuckers to run with shit. And who's gonna be grouped in? All of us. And before any motherfucking body says a hit dog hollers, ain't nobody hollering over here. We just ain't fucking stupid. We keep seeing the shit play out the way that it is. And I'm definitely going to say, just like how I had to clear it up with the whole Mallory shit, how Bougie was talking about, or not Bougie, how Hensley was talking about she was doxxed and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because motherfuckers was getting confused thinking that Mallory had doxed or had something to do with Hensley's doxed. So I had to tell her, bro, you're confusing people because they're, running with shit. Yeah, don't do that. You know damn well I am not that person that you tried to describe to friends with attitudes about me. You know good goddamn and well I'm not that type of person that's going to put your information out here nor give your shit away. Do not act like I was not a fucking friend, bitch. Don't do it, because at least I can be woman enough to sit here, you and Monster, and say to this fucking day, no, they were good people, you know what I'm saying? They were my friends, or no, they for real. Like the candle situation, I'm always praising that candle to this motherfucking day. I don't give a shit what no false narrative is. Y'all bitches deep down inside know the motherfucking truth. Period. And you know, good goddamn it well, you feeling a little bit of a because I'm not right there as your friend no more. So get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Both you little stinking ass bitches.
It's just weird for me to sit and watch people that have actively sat in the same space at me and listen to when they let somebody else chime in about their actions or their life or things that have been said. Because for me, if Unknown or Holly starts saying like, "Oh, Retina didn't do that," I'll be like, "Actually, I did." Nope, that's not true. I did do X, Y, and Z or whatever. I have no problem being like, "Nope, nope." Like, hold up, let's get this straight, and not just fucking sit on mute, acting like I ain't fucking paying attention. That's how fucking narratives get played out. That's how lies start and snowball and continue to grow, because you can't even fucking tell somebody like, yo, that didn't happen over there. Like, what? Yeah, he's trying to eat my fucking dragon roll. He's a dick.
The dragon roll.
A sushi roll.
Ew.
I'm gonna run it for y'all one more time. I was trying to find a live where Bougie actually said the shit in the box. I'm gonna look for that, but I'm gonna play this clip one more time for y'all, and then I'm gonna go find it.
Ruthless and Ratchet.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Slow down, Bubba Sparks. Slow down. The deflection is real. Unknown comes into a live, or was in a live, or whatever the case is, speaking straight facts on fucking Bougie, because guess what? She was there in 4K. You keep trying to rewrite history that you weren't even around for, but it is what it is. We'll let that shit go. You bring up Ruthless and Ratchet. You also claim the reason why you're going so hard for me and Retina is because when you first brought it to the app, neither one of us batted an eye. Why? Because neither one of us give a fuck or are scared. We got what you got, dumbass. We even probably got more. Listen here, you fucking mean-spirited hobo. Ain't nobody fucking scared of you. Men don't fucking scare me no more, baby. Not at all. All these little tricks and nicks that you're trying to fucking play, honey, I don't know about you, but I grew up in the streets. I can see that shit a mile the fuck away. All right? Just like your little friend over there, Bougie. Were you bored Monday? Is that why I got these messages? That's weird. She did that on her own.
You know about Ruthless and Ratchet?
Whoa, 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 whoa! Slow down, Bubba Sparks. Slow down.
This lady called it man Fox.
Can't nobody say I'm not a funny bitch. Okay.
Take me out the big box.
Thanks for the gift, Kendra.
I told y'all want to see the video.
You got that picture up. I actually want to tell you something too about when I came up here. I told Retina was like, "You sound like you under the covers or something like that." I said, "Girl, you on my titty." You know what Holly said? Holly wasn't by her phone. She gonna say, "Is that Jess?" I said, "You mentioned some titties. Here come." She automatically assumed I was you. And then look at the picture she throw up. No, you ain't right.
Ain't right.
Girl, she just been waiting for me to see the shit.
Oh, I ain't know this bitch said this. I ain't know she said she was homophobic. Oh, so that.
Girl,
Wow.
clip the clip. How you gonna tell us about it and not play it for us?
All the things. Keep clipping. Let me clip that. Make sure you clip it, because I say I'm all the things every day. The
Oh,
people
she's
that's
saying it
in
right
here
now?
know that I say that I'm all the things. Keep clipping. I'm homophobic and I'm all the things.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm
When was
talking
that
about?
said?
Use a bidet.
This was today, 9/3/2025. Earlier.
Women use bidets to squanch up their coochies.
No, they
Men
don't.
use bidets
is gay.
Okay.
I say that makes you gay. I said it. Because ain't no real grown-ass man gay.
Okay.
I say that makes you gay. I said it. Because ain't no real grown-ass man all the things.
Wow.
Let me clip that.
Unknown, turn it
Yeah,
down
turn
just a
that
little
down. Turn
bit
that
because
down.
it's so loud, and it's only because they were streaming each other at the. Unknown, turn it
Yeah,
down
turn
just a
that
little
down. Turn
bit
that
because
down.
it's so loud, and it's only because they were streaming each other at the same time. But turn it down just a little bit so it's not like as screechy.
No, I turn it down all the way. I don't want to hear that.
Oh,
I don't want to hear
So
all that. Hell no. I am so sorry for anybody.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I just know she attacked Tommy, and I see why
I mean,
he was
plenty of
upset.
many. There's people who are still in the fucking closet right now, okay? There are people who literally, like, you know what I'm saying, aren't accepted. Like, hell no. No, this more than just one person. There's a lot of
And
people in here.
what is wrong? There's nothing wrong with being gay. So what is she talking?
I didn't know she
I
said
listen,
that.
digress. Never mind.
if she wants to be homophobic and yell that, I think everybody should fucking play that out.
Yes,
And I'm
please.
just curious also, if you're going to be homophobic, are you only going to be homophobic towards whites? Or are you going to be
Yeah,
homophobic? Are you going to be homophobic with your own race also?
But she tried to say that she don't stand for shit like that because when BK say stuff
But
like that,
hold
she
up.
has something to say.
he
But
know not to play with BK like that. And
yeah,
Tommy,
but
let
to
me answer
say
him before we go any further because being gay is not an answer. I love my gay people. I love anybody. And if you're gay, baby, you strut your motherfucking strut and you be
I know
proud of that
that's
shit.
right.
I'm gonna
But
tell you
she
what.
let
You
Please.
want
him
to
gift
find you
her.
a good friend?
Hensley did it too.
Yo,
Oh
what?
wow.
See, I didn't see the
Why they was
part
It was
trying
where.
to
okay
attack
when he was
him.
gifting her
Yes.
and conversating with her. That all of that was okay. So
Now
you
I understand because in Smash Lee Live last
I feel
night,
like
she
you
was
be
trying to make it seem like Tommy was in the wrong. And Tommy, I
Yeah,
apologize. That's fucked up, Tommy. I apologize.
hold on, listen, girl, you need to start going around the app telling everybody that your ass is a silent watcher, bitch. Because I didn't even know you were in the fucking live, and then all of a sudden you just popped out of nowhere, bitch.
who Liz?
Yes.
He always wait, or they always wait until they you say a certain word, and then that's their cue. They always do that. If you haven't
I
noticed,
could not
they
sit
always
still
do that.
that whole time. I'm saying, like, I couldn't sit still that whole
They
time.
always do that. Have you not noticed?
Yeah, I know. And I'm like, what the fuck do you
Tommy,
say
you
so
was
quick?
not being sensitive.
No,
No,
Tommy,
you
you
were.
were definitely not
Oh,
being sensitive.
hell no. And if I would have
No.
known that was said last night, Tommy, I would have definitely would have been over there with you. I am so sorry. I did not know that was
No,
said. I
we
just fucked
came
around
after
and
that.
rolled across that clip and heard that shit, and it's disgusting.
We came after that. That's when last night when she went live late last night, right? Right, unknown? That's when that was?
This was before she got in Smash Live last night. I didn't
Oh.
even know that had happened. That's why Tommy was in there because all this transpired way before we didn't even know Queen till right now that this was said.
We
Remember,
were
because we were
yeah,
streaming.
we were streaming, but then she was still on live when everybody said Smash was live streaming and we should watch.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, she had some had happened with Tommy, and that's why Tommy was upset last night. And I did not know that that had transpired. And again,
I
Tommy,
mean,
don't let a bitch with a crunchy wig that buy her motherfucking hair calculon ever think that she can downplay your motherfucking gay baby. Cause fuck her.
I,
You stripped her motherfucking
he had
stuff.
the right to be mad before that. I don't know if you go by they or he, but he had the right to be upset before that. Even the debate, the bidet comment, and saying, "Oh, taking stuff of the behind and stuff like that."
Yes.
It was far like so he already had the right to be upset prior to that. But to
Oh,
hear that
she was
just now.
jabbing at Mikey Queen. Okay,
Yes, I
okay,
know. That's what I'm
okay, got
saying.
it,
And
got it.
that's why he kept saying like you were saying, saying stuff like that. You were saying and she was like, I did not say he was gay. She said that I didn't say that. And you didn't say that, but you were saying that. Like you didn't say those exact words.
I get that clip from Ashley. I need that clip to get the smash. Hey, Liz, I'm sorry you even had to hear
Let me
that.
hop in before my service gets nervous. So as the big gay here, hello, hi. You can ask a few people. I have always been big on saying, you remember how when we were younger, we would say that's gay as if it was a negative thing?
Yes,
People
yes.
still be saying stuff like that, and I'm like, why are we in this day and age using gay as a negative connotation? You're basically implying that being on the queer spectrum of any sorts is negative. It's wrong. It's bad. Why are we doing that still?
So Liz, I grew up was taught that gay means happy. Gay is happy in the dictionary, right?
Right. It is.
Oh, okay. Because
However,
I was like, what?
when we were younger, and people are still using the F slur and all sorts of fun stuff just for shits and gigs, we would say, "Oh, well, that's gay," like in a negative connotation.
Hmm. I was always taught that it meant happy. The dictionary did.
Or with
Ignorant, they're ignorant, Liz, and they want to be ignorant and obtuse on purpose because in real life,
Right.
people know not to
That's
even play like that. You're not finna play with no,
I
no like
always say,
people roll like that.
I always say, I want to see these people. I want to see these people just walk outside their house, okay, in a crowded area, and say some of the shit y'all be saying on here. Like it's
yeah.
crazy. I could never like. I be talking shit. Don't get me wrong, and I cuss like a fucking sailor. I get it, okay, but at the same time, some of the shit that be coming out of people's mouths on here, I'm like, now you know damn well if you were in
That's
a
because they
fucking
can't
bar
check,
talking
Holly. They can't check, Holly. They gotta resort to answers. Friends can't do it. Like we don't talk about kids. We don't buy a lot of shit. We don't do. But every time they come at us, that's what they resort to: the homophobia, the race shit, the body shaming. They can't keep it on us, and it's
Listen,
weird.
I'm not gonna say that every time because I made the statement that I made. It was directed at that one person after he did some horrific shit. But at the same time, I apologize to the community. I can't tell you countless times, and if I had to again, I apologize again and individually to everybody that needed it. It wasn't one of those I don't give a fuck if you don't like it or not. Fuck you. It wasn't that. You know what I'm
understood
saying?
why that was harmful and hurtful to a lot of
Absolutely,
people,
and
whereas in
it
her
hurt a
case,
lot
Want
of
to
she's
people.
like,
validate his feelings. If you cared about him, you would have
Right.
listened.
That
That
literally.
hurt him. You
That
did not
literally.
care that his feelings were hurt. You wanted to be argumentative, you wanted to be loud, and you wanted to be right. Neither
Right.
were you any of that. You hurt someone's feelings and not just hurt his feelings, other people's feelings.
Sure did.
And I
I
don't
heard it in
even
Stand on
Tommy's
that.
voice
right.
last night. I
It
heard it
was
in Tommy's voice, and I didn't know why Tommy was upset. And I'm so sorry because again, this fucked up. And I agree with just like that. And his feelings was downplayed last night. Like they invalidated him like a motherfucker.
it's
And I
not
don't
just
like it.
his though. You gotta think if Fab heard that, Fab was the one that came up and said
Yeah,
that
because Fab said something
individually.
to me. Right.
He was upset. And this is the same person that she kept saying, well, Fab told me I need to diversify my platform. Well, Fab said I need to do this and that. You constantly say that, but then when the people that you hurt are telling you that you hurt them, you're sitting here like I don't give a fuck if you don't like it, and it still is what it is. Like it wasn't right. Like at that point,
It
all you had to do
wasn't.
was apologize, and then to apologize and for him to say I'm good, we're good, I accept that. He said all of that, drop down, and then today when the conversation arises, you let 5 6 people attack him with you.
Mm.
I'm just curious if FWA wants to be so bold and loud all the time. Um, I'm just curious if she would take the challenge to go out in public, when she's live, like at the county fair or wherever. Um, if she would yell those kind of things at her phone when she's out in public like that.
No,
Why don't
no,
you try that, FWA? If
he
you
not.
stand on it and all the things, if you want to be all the things included, why don't you participate in that kind of rhetoric and behavior while in a public place next time?
He not, and I'm gonna give you a prime example because when she was at the content house and her and AJ was finna get the tussling, friends were at too was talking her shit, but friends had BK had to get in the middle and friends had to call her husband. So again, she not gonna say certain shit in public without people with her because the bitch is not about their life. and that shit is in 4K. Y'all can go watch the motherfucking video. The bitch had to call for backup. She's not
The
gonna do
the
that shit in public.
the fact that she also wanted to pat herself on the back from getting an email from TikTok to be invited to a webinar for diversity. Ma'am, do you know how many people get TikToks or emails from TikTok? You are not inclusive.
Well, y'all
And
need to send that clip.
do you know how many people get those kind of videos that are actually content creators and have a following that don't even open them, let alone go on and brag about getting one? So let's just remember that.
I am so disappointed because last night I was lost and I didn't know why Tommy had to get in that box last night, and I'm like, why is Tommy up here to that? I am so fucking disappointed, Tommy. I am so sorry. Like, into the community, I'm so sorry because that was not right. And for 50 Shades, for you to be in the community, go ahead, Liz.
Sorry, I'm just like watching my bars go in and out. So up in homes or around people that
Girl, your son
being
really is nervous.
queer. I told you. That's why I've been trying. Shit. Long story short, we grew up in spaces where we were told being homosexual was a sin and we were told it's bad. So to hear that kind of stuff, it's triggering. It triggers a response that we remember from when we were younger.
And whatever y'all response is valid because y'all were disrespected. So don't police that response. If anybody does has a response from that, I don't want to hear nobody policing it.
Yeah, but you know what though? I ain't trying to be funny because I'm just gonna give my opinion since it's a public platform and this live happened publicly. My opinion is okay. Today with the Tommy situation, I feel like she wasn't just directing all that shit towards just Tommy. She was talking about all of y'all. And I'm not talking about nobody from over here. All right, she's talking about everybody over in her panel on her live. All right. Because if you just go back and listen, she was asking where the fuck were y'all at to stand up for me? Where the fuck were y'all at to speak up for the truth? Where were y'all at for this, that, and the third? But yeah, I mean, listen, that's what you get when you hate bond. You know what I'm saying? See, you didn't technically hate bond. You know what I'm saying? You seen a little opportunity and you were like, let me see where this goes. And you seen it was going in that direction up, which is why you got big headed. Definitely did. Which is why I feel, in my opinion, you're trying to shut out everybody else on messy talk. Yeah, that's what I think. Yep. Which is also why I think that random ass person just decided to put me as a green screen. I really do think that it all, you know what I'm saying? They say when the math ain't mathing, it ain't mathing, but this math is definitely mathing. Yeah, it is. It is. Because I noticed that when it's just a chill live, like you say, you have, girl, don't forget, it's only 50 people in there. Maybe 51. You know, you always got that one in and out to see, is the shit popping off yet? No. All right, I'm back over here. You know what I'm saying? The messy commenters. I'm just saying, like, that's just my opinion. You know?
You're not wrong though, Holly. And I saw Tommy comment where he said that 50 Shades, who's a part of the community, was coming at Tommy like Tommy was wrong. And like you said again, she was talking to everybody. So 50 Shades, that's disgusting for you to be in the community and you sat there and let her say that and you ain't even say nothing.
But you know what, though?
Goddamn pick me.
Wait a minute. You know what, though? Let me tell you something. You see how today, as I said, my opinion, she was talking to everybody on her platform about where the fuck were y'all, speaking on the truth and this, that, and the third. You notice how in my lives or Unknown's lives, Jess's live, Ratinas, Queenies. You notice how we ain't gotta yell at everybody and ask those questions. We specifically ask people. Like, I'm gonna ask Tommy, why you never spoke up on truth in there? When she was running narratives about me, I mean me, Ratina, you know what I'm saying? Why you didn't speak up? You know? I do have questions like that, but I'm not speaking to the whole fucking platform.
I mean, you saying it to everybody. Like it ain't just
But
up
see,
to a select
no.
few to.
What I'm saying is the reason why I can only like, and Tommy's not the only one I can call out. Tommy's just the one I keep seeing in the comments. But I'm saying anytime I do call anybody out about anything like that, I'm not speaking to my whole platform. I specifically say who I'm speaking to. You know why? Because this is what genuine support is. These people, like the people in my lives, the people in the panels, they don't speak up for a single individual. No, they speak
Oh
up
yeah.
for the situation of it, the principle behind the shit.
Right. And that's what I'm saying, though. Like, I'm saying all of the people that are even sitting in our lives, typically when they're sitting in our lives, we have some of our supporters that'll sit in the chat and be like, hey, that's not right. Or jump in a box. I mean, you've done it in my live a couple of times, jumped up there and be like, no, that ain't right or whatever, whatever. And it's like, it don't go just specifically for, is why I was saying not just him. You kind of are saying it for everybody. Like if you see something that ain't right, or even if if you do support that opposing person, why not just say, hey, like, nah, that's not right? Or why are you saying that? I feel like it should go for everybody. It don't matter if it is your created or not. I'd rather you tell me, hey, yeah, that's not right. Say it to me in the chat or even in a box, however you do it. You know what I'm saying? Then turn around and just go over there and be like, oh yeah, that shit wasn't right and blase, blase, blah. But you didn't speak up when it was happening.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. That we
Yeah.
have a lot more if you see it, you say it type of people over here, and I'm cool with that. Keep me in that section because if I see it, I'm gonna say it, right? But it's also like I mean, I don't give a fuck who I like, who I don't like. Just, you know what I'm saying? If I know, how the fuck can you sit on your hands that heavy? Like, or how can you sit there and be listening to somebody just lie? And you
No,
just
but
listen. Like, you keep, there's not even a part of you that wants to be like, nah, bitch, shut the fuck up. You know that's not how it went. This how it went. Let me tell you the truth. Like, you
I
know,
got to give it to some of them last night when she was sitting there yesterday saying that, like, oh, you and your counterparts and this and that. She read the comment out loud. That's the only reason I know. Some people, y'all were in the comments swinging for me. I appreciate that. Y'all were windmilling saying, like, she's not responsible for what he's doing. Or, like, I did because she was reading the comments out loud. So it's whoever it was, I don't know who it was, but I appreciate you. I seen a few in Smash's chat when we were streaming that were swinging for me, saying, hey, like, nah, you're wrong. You shouldn't be saying that. And I know you guys aren't the people that jump in boxes. It was a lot of people that I didn't even realize followed me that followed me. So I want to commend whoever and the ones that I did see. I appreciate that. I really do. And I get what Holly's saying. Like, if you know it's wrong, just say something. What's the worst they can do? Block you?
listen, I'm gonna say like this, for real, for real. Again, y'all know I be talking to shit, so my opinion. But I don't give a shit if you like somebody or you don't. Okay, I really don't care. Um, at the end of the day, I always say that likes are for clowns and respect is for humans. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna say, whether you like someone or not, I don't give a fuck. But you gotta give respect where respect is fucking due. Okay?
Yeah.
And I say that because the clip I got today was a clip before Retina even got in the box. All right, it was literally just Smash, Malibu, and Friends, right?
In Malibu, yeah.
And Malibu, She, bro, when I tell you I watched that fucking clip, my mouth
It threw me off. I thought she saw y'all or something. It
my
threw me
mouth
off that she.
fucking dropped. I was like, I'm
Yeah,
talking about,
it
bitch. I stopped the recording to fucking go into my DMs on TikTok and be like, bitch, I just gotta say, you know what? I appreciate the fuck out of that. Yes, ma'am. This
She
is
called
why
that
I ain't
shit.
got to like y'all. You ain't got to like me. But
it
bitch,
was
I
left
respect the
field.
fuck out of that
It was
because
left field for all of us.
right, but because I was like, okay now, okay,
You could have
because
swore you
no,
messaged
it's
her or something.
true. It's fucking true. I didn't message her
No,
nothing.
no, no. The way she did it,
Dude,
it was like y'all did. One of y'all had said, "Can she
I
just
was
leave me
in
alone?"
PD's live, and in the comments, I'm like, oh hell, why is she bringing me up? That was my reaction. Like, fuck, why did
That
my
made
name
you
even need to
go
be
over
dropped
there.
in
That's
here?
what brought her over there. She wasn't even over there. She was in the comments, and then when she heard that, that's when she went over. But I'm glad you even went over, and I am glad that she at least said that because
I
y'all
mean,
weren't speaking on her.
can we play Holly? Will you play the video, my second video, just so the people that weren't there last night can listen to this bullshit?
What
Yes.
if
And
you in the box?
yeah, well, I made a video of me or of their live right before I went in and right when I went in, just to prove how much she lies.
Yeah, I played the clip earlier where she was sitting there telling Smash, she was telling people, well, I said that people could take her that information and give it to the school. No, you said if you knew my school and you knew my job that you would, because it's illegal to use credentials to look people up. And then Sunshine put that shit in the chat. You're egging people on to do shit.
Right. Yeah. Just play the second video on my page, Holly.
She bothered y'all for no reason. Holly said for many times, like, I don't know, she don't know me, I don't know her. Like, what is her problem with me? What did I do to you? And
Well,
I
it's
remember her asking, what did I do to you? And she was streaming y'all.
like the first sentence, she's like, "Oh no, I didn't say that. You lying." Like,
Yeah.
excuse me. I know what the fuck I just heard before I came over here because there's a reason I came over here.
She said she didn't know you. She said that she didn't know of you until the stuff in Petty's. And when you dropped up there, she said that y'all was talking. She said you and Holly was talking on her, and you were like, "That's not what you said before you came over here." She tried to call you a liar, and then Malibu actually stepped in and was like, "When you said Malibu, didn't?" And the Malibu was like, "You did say that."
Yeah, that's why I want Holly to play it, just so everyone hear how like ridiculous this lady sidesteps, literally foot and mouth, and then wants to deflect and try and say I'm lying in the situation where and why Holly and I went live tonight to play the clips at the beginning as to why this is what transpired to make that happen. There was a lot of fucking people in Smash's live calling her the fuck out when I was in there. I mean, yeah, there was the few I hate Ratina till the death, but there was a lot of people like, "Yo, you wrong."
Is that Kendall, y'all? I'm gonna
Where?
say yes, because she always got a weird looking. I don't know, but I'm gonna say yes. That's her. It's got the feet. That who I just tagged.
I don't know. Holly, did you fall asleep?
What is that, Kendall?
Yeah. And what you call it? I'm gonna need the moms to be watching the doors because Brittany got in, or that Brit girl got in like 3 times. I ain't even gonna lie. Her ass still window licking. Well, sitting in the comments silent.
I
Listen,
think
Zeta,
Bree
Mallory
was
thought of all of the things she thought she could throw at me last night, like bringing up GoFundMe was like a crazy dig in that live last night. And when I seen Mallory typing, I'm like, I would be embarrassed for the fact that everybody in this panel and this live have talked mad shit about you, and now you think that you're welcome here, like people actually like you. That's what's actually embarrassing.
Damn, I was about to ask. Damn, I was about to ask you something, Holly. I forgot.
She said I was fighting for my life for y'all last night.
A lot of them were in the comments. A lot of them, and when I say some of them, I didn't even know are in our chats, and I never even like seen them or recognized them around. Holly, it shocked the shit out of me. All the names I saw
Yeah, you
flying
tell
through
me a
there.
name. I'm telling you, you tell me a name, and Baby, listen.
Oh, I know what I was going to ask you. You saying Brit? You talking about the one that was in the Discord be talking shit about all of us?
Mm-hmm. Poop.
Oh, okay.
Listen, poop.
Besties.
Hi, what are you doing?
I'm trying to stay out of the rain. That's what I'm doing.
How you feeling today?
Rough.
Girl, I'm trying to tell you. Listen, I need to hurry up and go to sleep. My ass is about to be cranky, and I'm just kidding. But
And so, Holly, can I ask you something too? Like,
yeah,
wouldn't you agree that, like, because I did get in Skittles' ass last night, like, right? But I'm telling you, I had valid reason, and it just kept on going. But Nincompoop, she talks different. Like, I feel like she talks different to me. A lot of people are like, huh?
what you mean?
Like, she talks different to me. She talk like she got good sense to me. She talk like she don't come and just automatically be aggressive and cussing you out, and she's more willing to constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what I get.
I always think that she speaks like that. Like always, even I mean
Me
always.
too. And I don't mean to talk about you like you're not here, Nincapoo, but last night that's what I was
Like,
saying. Like, I feel like you
we're
can
two
take.
different people, right?
No, no, no. I totally agree. No, I totally agree. Like, no, I was just saying because some people were like, no, and whatever, and you were like, no, I'm an idiot, but I don't feel that way. I feel like you can take constructive criticism. I can come and let you know, like, hey, I don't fuck with that, or what you did was fucked up, and you will respect my boundaries. You know what I'm saying? You always have. When I set a boundary for the things that I don't want around me or be associated with, you have respected those things. So thank you.
I appreciate that. So thank you.
And Gemini, if you still in here, you might want to exit left because I'm trying to see what you want her to
Gemini.
take back to go take friends with attitudes.
You talking about my a Gemini that
Shit, they know who I'm talking to. The person that was in Friends Live going at Skittles, and just for no reason. She
I
she
don't
knows
know.
she is in here. I know. I would have seen so Gemini.
Because I know we have a Gemini that sits
But
around.
Jania Gemini, I know you're in here. I'm watching you on the watch list, babes. I'm trying to see what you're trying to concoct because it's not your side. And you was going at Skittles for no reason. Like literally, y'all attacked her for no fucking reason yesterday. So I'm confused on why you went here. Because you want to come up in the box?
See, I know there's not a day that you don't crack me right up.
Can I just tell you guys the funniest, most I just genuine happy like, bro. This gonna turn
You
into
tired in there, Guapa?
but who's watching TV? What you call it? When that what was that lady's name? The witty lady and Skittles were dancing. Bitch,
Yeah,
I was loving it. Okay.
I was pissed off. I mean, I was so pissed off because the way that Skittles was treated in that box, I was pissed off. I was mad at her and I was pissed off at them. You know what I mean? And then I was pissed off about her just jumping in the box, agreeing with bullshit, even though she don't agree with it. And like come back and say, nah, I don't agree with that. Like, you don't have to have that need to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? I want to be around people that are okay being by themselves. Stand
Girl,
on
you
it. What
talking
you
about the
mean?
same Skittles?
Yes.
Girl, the Skittles I'm talking about don't give a shit about what nobody thinks.
And trust me, and I know she told me that yesterday. That's what got me to block her.
Skittles is hands down one of the greatest people you'll ever fucking meet in your life. And I know that may sound like bullshit to everyone, but it's fucking nuts.
I
Me and her,
believe
if
she has a
anyone
good
knows
heart.
my history with her, if anyone knows my history with her, it was fucking violent. It was bad. Like, we hated each other. So when I say I can go from that to where we are today, it's fucking, no. She's a
I
good
think she
fucking
is.
person.
And
She's
Holly,
fucking,
I
I'm
believe
glad you
she
brought
is a
up
good
Witty.
person.
Hold on, Queen. I'm glad you brought up Witty Holly because like she funny as hell. Like I like they little when they do that when they get on live and do that. But
Yeah.
I
Let
hate
me
how
tell
they
you
attacked her
something.
yesterday.
Oh, you know, somebody sent me some
Yes,
unknown where
yesterday.
they tried to go in and they didn't even get to speak and they were automatically called out for like, what you in here for?
Well,
But
I'm gonna
You,
play
it's
this
the
clip real
same.
quick. I'm gonna play this
Who
clip.
Go
attacked her
ahead.
yesterday?
okay, go ahead.
Ready?
Okay. Yeah.
They're just trying to. I'm trying to. Who attacked Woody yesterday?
Hollymae and Regina
Hold on.
specifically is the two I'm speaking of. Okay, so me and Holly Mae, we didn't have a problem until me and someone else started having a problem. And I told Holly Mae I didn't have any problem with her.
So who was this other
I
person?
believe, oh no, that's not true. She has spoken on me on the panel with the two that I got a problem with. She's spoken on me. Yes, she has. But that was after, I thought that was after you but you spoke on her first. No. They spoke on me on another panel. They spoke on me on another panel, which was old boy panel. And like I told old girl.
Now you guys heard me speak on her on Petty's panel. I played what the fuck I said on his panel.
But that was after the
Hold
fact.
on. No. Yeah, this was after
Yeah,
Hensley.
that's what I'm saying. That was after she was talking
But
about shit about y'all.
wait a minute. This was after the Hensley thing, right?
Right.
I spoke on Petty's platform about her. Or to her, not about her, to her, because she was in the chat.
Right.
Anyways, the reason why I'm pointing that out is because today, when she was asking her panel who started this, everybody said we did. Then when she was like, and I don't understand why or some shit, Hensley piped up and said, well, I'm not gonna lie, it's my fault because I spoke on her one time here. I spoke on my feelings and blah blah blah, making it seem as if that's why I spoke on her platform. That is a motherfucking lie. I
Right.
can't really speak on your platform, but okay. Anyways, the truth is, you've been fucking speaking on us. All of y'all motherfuckers have over there, grouping us in with the petty or with Petty's platform, grouping us in with the fuck shit that be going on in the fucking comments and shit like that that ain't
The
got nothing to do with
Patron.
anybody that we even fucking know.
Hmm.
Blaming people's mental health on us, all type of shit, all while our real lives are literally getting touched by the bitches you sit with. Fuck
Hmm.
out of here.
Pocket. Yeah.
Okay, I'm
But
gonna
I
fast
had
forward to
asked,
this.
was that after because that's a whole nother lie. They were
We literally all met each other and came together because of what was going on with a child,
right.
regardless who their parent is.
And I don't think you're not in the Patron, right?
No,
I'm not either. But it's like, oh, y'all let that stuff happen. She keeps on saying that, grouping us all together. I don't know
I have a
nothing about
question.
none of that.
I have a
Yeah.
question.
Hmm.
I really want to know: has any more screenshots or comments or anything like that from the Patron been mentioned on FWA's
That's what
platform?
I was trying to tell you earlier. Yes, in the clip that I played, when I played the clip of her saying that she would call my school and stuff, or if she knew my school and stuff, right before she says that about me, she says they're doxing people in the Patron now. So Petty allows that type of stuff to go on. That's what he lets his people do. And she read out something, some address or whatever, and then showed like a she flipped her screen and showed it to
That was
what
Mikey's
device.
cat. They said that was
But
Mikey's cat, not the Patron.
but no, I swear, you want me to play it for you? I'll play it for you. She says it's the Patron, and I sent it to Bree. I screenshotted it and sent it to Bree. Bree said that is not Patron, but that's literally what she said.
But it wasn't Patron. And in Patron,
But didn't she say that, Queen of
yeah,
Blessings?
she did say that. But
Okay,
the screenshot that she showed, there's a symbol beside the moderator's name. That's not how it is in
I got the
Patron.
screenshot. Y'all want to see it?
In Patron, it's spelled moderator is spelled out beside your name. There's not a symbol.
But she was saying that it was a patron and saying that he allows people to dox. They think this is me, but it's not me. That's somebody else name and address. And she read the address out loud. She literally doxed somebody. Don't know who it is, but somebody she doxed, and she said that that's what Petty allows.
But it wasn't in Patron.
All right, I'm gonna play the rest of the clip.
And Bree's asleep.
Okay.
On me. They was pocket watching and all the things, worried about my pockets, worried about how much money I make. And a Retina girl, that come from and I really didn't speak on her. They sent me a clip of her asking it was it too soon for her to talk about the gorilla stuff. And I
Did you mean to be in a box?
Which one is that?
That's Breezy.
Which one though? There's a few of them.
That's the Breezy that be over there.
I thought so. You be having a whole lot to fucking say.
I think that's Scam's Breezy.
Who's?
Breezy.
Oh, maybe. I
I'm
thought
not sure.
I thought she had the AI picture like the one me and Bree got. That's the bad one, Reese.
I
Okay.
think Breezy. That's the good one.
They
Said
said
that's
the
the
bad
good one.
one.
Okay, that's the
The
good
good
one.
one?
They say that's the good
No,
one. Yeah,
that's the good one. Okay.
that's the good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's her main then.
Y'all sure? All right, ready?
I don't know.
I can't either.
spoke on that. Other than that, oh, and is that the one that got the black man, Kevin Gates as her picture? Is that her?
No, that's Kendra, I believe. Was that Kendra?
Right. So
Yeah,
Retina
neither Retina nor Hollymae have that, no.
Okay, so then that means I didn't speak on Retina until she did the gorilla stuff. Is this too soon?
Oh, I just remember, never mind. Because, listen.
No. You said you remember me saying I don't speak on people unless they speak on me. So when
I
she
remember
was
you saying that, right? But
listen
I
to
thought
what
the
I'm saying.
gorilla clip came after they were spoken on first.
No. I spoke on Holly. I never really spoke on Retina. I don't remember speaking on her until that gorilla stuff.
So you're telling me that you have never spoke on me before you and Petty went to Bella's court 2 weeks ago?
Retina, I don't
You're
even know
telling
you.
us?
I don't even know you, hun. I know Hollymae, and I know you sit with her, and I know you was sitting over there talking shit about me with unknown. You're not gonna say that you wasn't talking shit about me over on unknown shit.
That's not what you just told everybody.
That's what isn't that what I just said?
No, you just said you didn't know me until
y'all got
that
selective
picture
hearing.
came up.
I said I didn't start talking about y'all until y'all started talking about me over on Unknown's panel. That ain't what I just said.
No, that's not what you just said.
You lying. Now you're lying because I know.
Malibu, did she say that at all? Or did she bring up the picture?
She said she didn't speak on you until the gorilla video.
Thank you.
She spoke on Hollymae. That's what you said, FWA.
So you all literally just heard her speaking before I hopped in the box last night. She did not mention me and Unknown speaking at all. She was standing on the fact that she had never spoken on me until I had put that picture up in Petty's live, and then tried to call me a liar. Like, lady, that is not what you said at all.
Let's just clear up. Retina has that was a lie too. Because she was not in my box. Retina rarely speaks on FWA, rarely. And I think the times that she has spoke, I can count on probably a couple of fingers. But Retina don't even speak on her. So that was kind of weird.
Well, I mean, you got to throw out any kind of shit you can to get it to stick,
But
you
you know
know.
what live she's talking about is when you, unknown, you were in here and Holly kept saying, I don't know this lady. What is her problem with me? That's what she's talking about. That's the live she keeps trying to refer to as if Holly and Regina was speaking on her. But Holly was saying like she had already held a live on Holly. She had already been talking on her. And that's when Holly kept saying, I don't even know her. And she don't know me.
Right. And the only thing I ever said about her platform literally was, don't drop me for the first 25, girl. Use me as a damn bid, okay? Listen, I can tell you at least almost a handful. I could tell you maybe a good 4 people would literally dig deep into their pockets to outbid the other one to get me down and keep me up. Stop playing, girl. I'll be like a yo-yo that night. But bitch, your pockets will be getting full. So that's what I said about your platform. That's it. That's all.
I thought she was gonna get paid for Smash tonight. I thought she was.
Oh no, girl. They loved you know what I'm saying? Making it look like Smash was the one in the wrong and she's playing in the face. Girl, they were loving that.
She mad at Smash. That's why she dropped her and did all that because Smash was calling her on her shit.
Let's be for real right now. That's exactly why Tommy didn't get what you call it dropped either. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't go over to that platform. That is why I literally was a one and done. That just wasn't my, you know what I'm saying, at all. Because, bro, you can't, like, no. You think I'm not going to see through it? Psh, please. That shit, Go back to my lives from a couple months ago when me and Ratina were talking about this. And not about motherfucking FWA. We were speaking about this shit when she was doing this with fucking Florida Man. I was calling every fucking thing out. So then when FWA came around and that platform started to get taken, you know what I'm saying? I swear I sat back and was like, man, I'm not even saying shit. This lady keeps talking about me. I'm not addressing it. For what? You know what I'm saying? Like, we already know what's going to happen, and look what the fuck is happening. Also, I know it's like double dutch over here. Okay? You got to tell me shut the fuck up.
Holly, don't forget that we had already stated that she was going to do this with FWA anyway. Exactly. We had already made it very clear that she was going to try to get over there and talk a whole bunch of shit on everybody over here to try to get FWA to fall in inserting her. And she did exactly that. Yep. We've been said it.
I'm like, I ain't even surprised.
Yeah, me either. And then of course, when her and Petty start having an issue, she really started letting her come over there and just say any and everything. And then it's always, they're obsessed with Bougie. But we could be over here talking about everything but Bougie. And Bougie will jump in the box.
I literally showed 6 fucking troll profiles that have followed me, waiting for the follow back from a bitch who claims I'm obsessed.
Right.
Are you fucking... I've asked since the day I counted them up. Quickly, mind you. I'm sure if I went deeper in my phone, I'd probably find more. But ever since that day, I've literally been asking, show me one time where I trolled anywhere over there in your live following you or viewing your profile. You can't. You know why? Because I'm not looking for none of y'all.
Right.
Not WA, not Bougie, not Florida Man, not none of them. None of that. Not fucking Thumper, none of them. I'm not fucking with none of their real lives. I'm not fucking with them on the app. I'm not fucking with them with nothing. Instead, y'all motherfuckers keep inserting me and Ratina in shit and grouping us into shit and then trying to turn around and use those fucking things to justify why the fuck you guys are going after our real lives and fucking harassing us in real life.
They're grouping everybody. It's not, I don't feel like it's just you and Ratina. No, she's grouping all of us.
I'm saying Ratina because...
Just saying,
my mom had to go back, but it was the beginning of the year when she first started going over there with Florida Man and Bougie was in the panel. And friends, somebody in the comments was saying something about Bougie. It was paying friends and Bougie. And friends admitted and said like, yes, she be giving me. I think it said March. So it's now thinking about it. Bougie has been around her for a minute, and that's why she let her run them up because she is paying the bitch like literally to do the shit.
It was May when I was
May.
May. Yes.
That is the first clip I played tonight. That's the first clip I played tonight about how she turned around and told Smash that she went against Bougie on Smash's behalf when in reality everybody else could have got dropped that night except for Bougie, and she made it very fucking clear. She even refunded Smash her money back and announced it.
Look, I'm gonna play this clip. I want to play this clip for you, but I'm gonna have to pause it. Like I'm gonna have to skip forward a little bit because I don't want to put that address she puts out there again. But she literally yesterday threatened a job and a school and said that she was taking evidence to have like criminal action. They said she got the upper hand because for me and my counterparts. They literally threatened me yesterday. And then, of course, Sunshine.
And before you play that,
stop. Like, just stop. I'm not fucking with you. Holly's not fucking with you. Regina's not fucking with you. Unknown's not fucking with you. Yes, I replayed her live because somebody told me that she was talking about us in the live, which she did.
It's public platform.
Right.
Public fucking platform.
Yeah, like a don't speak on you. I agree.
Listen,
I agree.
If you don't want to be screen recorded and used for a receipt later, well, then for one, don't do dumb shit. For two,
right.
Live. And for three, go on a sub only. Y'all motherfuckers got enough subs to go live and hold a decent live. Go
I totally agree. I agree with you. I feel like
platform and expect motherfuckers to what? TikTok guidelines is not you need to fucking gift a creator, stream a creator.
And don't speak on nobody. No, I wasn't streaming her. That's the thing. She was speaking on us, and somebody had asked me to replay her live. They had said, like, she crashed out and she was mentioning y'all. So while I was barbecue, literally, I'm barbecuing. I'm not even listening to everything. And the House of Flies made a whole video on me talking about some who because I didn't hear what they said. I was cooking. Queen of Blessings was in the box with me. We literally just really streamed the live, and then all of this.
Yeah, I'm curious. Where the hell is Lala?
She liked to jump in everybody else's box. Oh, she had a whole lot to say. She said,
ever since her and Smash man had that little static, I ain't been seeing her in the boxes that much. That's why Smash spoke on it when she was in Friends Live tonight, because Lala was trying to go after Smash for some odd reason.
And I heard
she was in a live with Blue last night.
I didn't hear the argument, but I heard they got into an argument. I found out that I'm supposed to be taking the bar, and that you can't have any criminal record to take the bar, even though I'm not taking the bar. It was a
I want to say before you play that clip, Queen. When y'all said that she was reading something from the Patreon, a name and an address, and y'all said it never was dropped in the Patreon, Queen, if you look at the facts that I sent you, That had to come from the
Did you
comment
send
section.
it?
I think I sent it earlier, but the name, it was two names and a address or something like that. And when I put
The picture.
it, it was blocked out for Holly because I didn't want to do that in her live. But they did live because they didn't come out of Patreon, the Patreon chat. It didn't. It came out of the chat on TikTok in somebody else's live stream.
I'm gonna compare the two. I'm gonna look and compare the two real quick because it does, but you know, in the background, the screenshot, it doesn't have. I got the screenshot. I can show y'all. It don't have like no color to the backing. It's just like it's a white.
Wait, I'm only clearing up that it wasn't in the Patreon. They said it wasn't in there, and it really wasn't in there.
No, I agree with you. I 100%
she lied.
agree with you that I don't think it was the Patreon at all. I don't think it was the Patreon, but she definitely lied and said that I'm gonna play it for y'all. I'm gonna try to stop it before she says the numbers and skip past that though.
Yeah. Before you play, I know we keep pushing it back to play the clip. I just want to say again, like I said last night, the only doxing that has taken place in the Patron chat so far was when Florida Man and his gaggle of gremlins infiltrated the chat and doxed a whole fuck ton of people.
And
were
posting
pictures.
Too. Yep.
Yeah, Retina's mom, like it was a mess in there, and everybody started panic calling Petty at like 2:00 in the morning, and he deleted the whole entire chat.
And then he starts it every day, right?
Yeah, and now since then he shuts it down at nighttime and he opens it back up in the morning.
Right.
The only doxing that has ever taken place in the Patron chat was when Florida Man, Mittens, and I don't know who else decided to come into that chat and dox the fuck out of, I don't even know how many people, because the messages were getting deleted just as fast as they were getting dropped in.
I saw Megan was streaming it, and I saw where they even put Petty's
his corn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still want to get paid for that night because I was.
It was in Megan's live, y'all. Megan's live. It was okay.
My fingers was sore.
Like I said, I don't know if any screenshots was taken of anybody's information. I hope not. But they were getting deleted as fast as Florida Man, and they were dropping them in there. I mean, the mods were on point. And I think at that time of the morning, there was only maybe 2 mods that were awake.
Yeah, it started late, bro. It started so late that it started at 10 o'clock, right? And I think maybe even earlier than that, and it went on, and I think around 12 or something. I was telling Bree, like, what the fuck are y'all gonna do? Because who's gonna stay up all night to stop them from? Because they kept.
I stayed up until 4 o'clock.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It kept going for a long time.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
I do want to
was in that Gabby stuff, Retina, and he said that he felt like that baby should have been taken away from her, and I felt like that was disgusting because he said he was a father. I'm talking to Retina about that account down there. She know what I'm talking about, but yeah, that's him. And the stuff he was saying about Gabby and that baby, I didn't agree with that. And he talking about he a dad. Yeah.
The account she tagged? Because remember, that's the account I had asked y'all about, and y'all told me that was two different accounts.
That's a man.
It's not the
No,
one.
I know you explained it to me last time, but that's the account that I was talking about.
Oh. I do want to say, as a former, you don't follow that hard mess, artsy fartsy, I could message about 3 people to come in here right now and prove that you're lying. But regardless, as a former inmate, you can become a paralegal while you're incarcerated, and you can also get the state to let you take the bar exam and look past your charges depending upon what your charges are and in what state.
I
Work in a legal aspect.
and the severity of the charge. I have missed.
I'm just saying is like
very fucking
depending on your charge.
Right. Nothing I have on my record stops me from doing that. I have no violent offenses and I have no serious charges. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But I'm gonna play this clip for y'all to listen to. And let me know when you're ready. You good, Holly?
Yeah, but I got a question. Juror, this, that, and the third. I ain't seen your ass in forever.
Let me be.
Another one. There's another artsy fartsy.
It's not a question, Holly.
Holly.
Oh, I was just gonna ask, where the hell you been at?
Oh,
Like the way girl, I was attacking it like it was hard, but the shit that was being said and done last night.
A good subject to get onto anyways, because remember we were talking about that. Well, let me play this really quick, and I'm gonna try to skip past the numbers.
Ain't nothing. Let them do whatever they gonna do. See,
Yeah, we're gonna go up.
Don't scare me.
We'll go up a little bit more.
Attitude. But the first ladies, they're definitely
Okay.
innocent. Definitely. Just nobody wants to talk about Beyonce with me. I guess let's get back to the mess.
Wait, y'all, let me tell y'all something. They didn't put an address up that ain't even mine.
Hold on, I had to jump a little bit.
Oh my God. Not my address. Not my name. Can you ask, is the cookout on Gainsborough Road, Detroit? Not my address, not my name. That ain't my address or my name. But over there on the Patron, they said they don't dox people. But I'm looking at y'all trying to dox whoever y'all trying to dox, and that ain't it. It's not it. Who lives on Gainsborough? I'm looking at it.
She shows
This
the
what they
screen
got
with the
in
screenshot.
the Latron. Y'all, that's not my address. I hope that's you show up to that address. You ain't gonna find me, honey.
That's
Wrong address. Hey, lady, wrong name, wrong address.
not in there.
Okay. What did you say?
I said she was putting it on the Patron when Patron was not. That's not where.
I totally agree.
That's not okay. You get what I'm saying? Because then
No,
what?
I know.
I guess I don't know.
I know exactly what you're talking about, and I'm gonna show you the screenshot she showed after I play it.
Well, listen. I mean, think think about it. Real shit. Like, okay, I went all the way back to the fucking YouTube that first started covering this shit, right?
Uh-huh.
I went all the way back to the first live that FWA ever had with anybody from over here. And in that live, they were talking about like SWAT and shit like that. And Bougie makes a reference to what everyone who was supporting SWAT is riding hard now for petty or whatever.
Right.
That could not be so like.
Well, we know she lied.
I mean, because what the fuck? Like,
Said it was me, you, and Retina, right, Holly? You know she threw me in there too, bitch.
talking about? And like real shit. Listen, I say it all the time. I don't know why this even gets brought up, but I'm just gonna say it. I was SWAT's friend on the back end, meaning we had phone calls and shit like that. More than we were in each other's spaces and places on the fucking app. Period. You only see me in SWAT's live a handful of times, and it was all for drama that I was either involved in or I was going to correct the fucking timeline or narrative or whatever.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And also, same thing for fucking petty.
I mean, I feel like everybody kind of does their own thing. So she needs to stop grouping everybody together and then stop lying.
Don't keep getting grouped together. Why? Not only because Bougie, but she plays a huge part.
Okay, FWA has definitely been playing that part now. That she loves to say like y'all and things of that nature. Even tonight when they were correcting her, and so I can't remember who it was in her box. She said y'all right after she said that, oh, Queenie didn't say she was going to call CPS for my son. And then she turned around and doubled right back and said y'all. And then somebody in her box said, don't say y'all because you know Queenie's going to have a fit with that. She was like, I don't give a fuck. No, you have to stop saying y'all and direct that shit where it goes.
Exactly, because wasn't it FWA who was going back and forth with Amanda for saying y'all and those people?
Yes. Yes. And it wasn't just them. Remember when I went to her box with Snark? She was sitting up there and Snark was saying that my people, she was saying like, but she said y'all people. And then Snark lied and say when I said your guest, I called the men that were in her box her guests, but she was like, both of y'all need to stop saying y'all. And I never even said that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy to me. Just leave us the fuck alone. Stop on us. And if you get questioned by somebody, then tell the fucking truth. Because seriously, like, I'm tired.
That's important. That's important. The truth part. But I'm gonna play like 2 more minutes. I want to say, and then I'll stop it.
All right.
I don't know nothing about Queen E. Don't know nothing about her. Nothing. I don't even know what y'all tell me about her. I don't know nothing about that lady.
Did you say she don't know nothing about you?
Yes. Yes. Now listen to what she says. Yes, she absolutely did. Listen.
Hey, Bird.
Listen to what she
Watch
said.
him cut the chat off
They talking about the
for the
Patron.
night. Oh, I'm not watching them. People are sending me this shit, y'all. Y'all see, I'm talking to y'all with both my hands. I'm not. So let me tell you something. If she is doing this kind of, if she is going to law school, do y'all know if I ever find out where she works and I pull this to them and she's been harassing people on the interweb and she's going to school for law, they will disbar her for that. I'm just telling y'all.
Keep listening. She ain't done.
What you mean that's what happened earlier? So Petty let them docs in the trunk. I don't know, but that's not my name or address. Let them keep it up. And yeah, I'm gonna keep all this info. I'm gonna keep all this info. Most definitely. Never mess with people in Detroit. They don't play. Listen, I never hid from y'all that I stayed in Detroit. I always told y'all I stayed in Detroit, but that's not my address and that's not my name. But this do give me criminal evidence against her and her counterparts. Y'all do know that since you've been studying law and all the things, what y'all doing and what people are doing and what he's doing, that gives me leverage over y'all. It's evidence. Thank you very much. Thank you for the evidence, because if I ever find out where you are studying law at, if I ever find out where you're studying law at, I can let them know that you're using. That's what Keanu.
Somebody's snoring.
Can you turn that down real quick? Can I just say right here is a prime example? Right here is a fucking prime example of you don't put your friends in situations now because of what Mikey was doing. That will justify what she's doing or threatening on you. You know what I'm saying? Just listen. In the eyes of them over there, it has, and it's gonna continue, because why people don't fucking call out what's right or wrong. They just call out who they like and who they don't like. Real shit. My job, your job, I don't know who else's job or who else's fucking phone or who else is getting death threats daily. I don't know who else is.
He send me all types of nasty shit. Call me the N-word.
So now I'm here screaming the shit at the top of our lungs. But every single day it's fucking something like, what the fuck do y'all want? What will fucking end y'all from leaving us the fuck alone at least?
And then, Holly, I feel like even saying that, the way she was saying, if I find out, and then that's when Miz put that shit in the chat, and then you heard what she said tonight. Well, if you ever, if since they're going to real life, I'm gonna have a live Saturday. Like the way you're saying it to people, but you say you don't know nothing about me. You said I didn't threaten to call CPS or your child's job. You said I didn't do none of those things. But what justifies you to say like, well, if I find out, and you know that there's motherfuckers that don't like everybody.
Queenie, real shit. I'm not trying to be funny, but remember when that list shit came out? And remember when me and Jess just went live and we were fucking snapping on Stephanie and them.
Yeah.
The Stephanie.
Which time though?
Well, I'm saying that with the list, with those files.
Oh yeah.
You know that not only did I speak on truth, not only did I speak on what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong, but I put the bullshit aside and even spoke up for the booze
everybody
a few times.
Yeah.
And not only that, but also when these allegations came out about the booze that Stephanie ran with, I called that shit out. With Mittens was when it was said that Mittens made up this list, I called that out.
Not only that, when OG said what she said, we all gave Mittens, and you know I don't fucking like the bitch. We all gave her recognition for at least jumping in the box and trying to correct OG.
Oh yeah, no, not me. I didn't. Don't lie to me, girl, because I said we scripted. I
mean, she did though. She at least tried to jump in the box and say something about it.
That's your opinion, and that we all got opinions. We will never know the truth. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
She didn't have to do that. She could have just let her keep running with it, but she at least got up there. It was great.
I can give her that. I can give her that.
That's all I'm saying. Trust me.
Okay, I can give her that. But I'm just saying, like, you don't gotta like me. I ain't gotta like you. You don't gotta like the people on my panel. We don't gotta like the people on your panel. We don't have to collab, none of that shit. I'm not asking for you to do no motherfucking brand deals or nothing. You ain't asking me to do none of that. I'm not asking you to none of that at all. Stay where you're at. I will stay where I'm at. And if we ever happen to be in a common space together, we can act like, guess what? The reality of it.
It ain't nothing.
So leave it the fuck at that. Seriously, leave it at that. Leave my real life alone.
I wish they would.
Real shit. Leave my real life alone. My fucking everything. My job, my fucking telephone, my fucking address, my fucking past life. Leave it all where the fuck it's at. Leave it the fuck alone.
Come here. I agree, Holly, 110%. Because trust me, I was thrown the fuck off. Like,
I mean, even when Rissa came up, not when she came up, when Rissa was up there, Rissa threw that all I'm fucking boost. All of it. 100% made it all on fucking
right. And you
all that shit. I went all the way far back to when Bougie handed me over my fucking information to prove that you can in fact get it on a third party and green screen that shit to show the fucking difference of the websites used.
Hold on, I don't mean to interrupt. I really don't mean to interrupt. Like, I don't, but I just have a question, and if I don't ask it now, it's gonna go away. Bougie shared your shit?
No.
She shared,
Bougie didn't share my shit. Bougie looked me up one night. She was window licking and didn't come in. And me and IO were going back and forth, and I was trying to figure out who got my background and shit like that, like my expunged or sealed, whatever the fuck it's called, record, because in my head that was illegal, right? So I'm screaming how that's illegal. Well, she was window licking and sent me my record and said, "No, Holly, he's not lying. You can get it off the third party." And I was like, "Well, bitch, majority of this shit is not even accurate, for one. For two, how the fuck, what the fuck?" You know what I'm saying? That is a completely different background than Rissa had.
I wanted to clarify that because I was trying to follow along and then I got tripped up right there.
Yeah, no, Rissa looked my information up and sent it to Boozy, not knowing that Boozy had it.
She did the same thing to Queen of Blessings, but she was up there feeding it like like she was making it as if she hadn't done nothing, like she was innocent and shit, because I mean I didn't know. And when it came up, she didn't want to admit it still. She still hasn't.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, real shit. You got such a hard fucking dislike for any of us in here that, like, you can't even, you know what I'm saying? One time throughout this whole entire time since motherfucking December 6th of 2024, bitch. One time I can count that Bougie said, "You know what? I appreciate that Hollymae said that," or "I appreciate that Hollymae."
Right? No, she always likes.
Hold on just a second. It's really hard to hear over everybody when we talk all at the same time. Sorry, Queenie.
Go ahead.
No, I was agreeing with you. She every time that you correct something that, for even with somebody that you don't like, she always says that. She always goes like, she always wants to do that. I tried to tell her something like, I told you so, instead of being like, well, Holly didn't have to do that and she spoke up.
Oh, girl, one time is all.
Has she done
it? Which fine. That's cool. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, nothing, not even any narrative that you spin on me, justifies what the fuck keeps happening daily to my real life. Does not justify it whatsoever.
Right.
Whatsoever. Not even that fucked up, sick fucking narrative that I would ever put somebody in fucking harm's way, especially from a fucking past ex. I would never. Bitch, I literally not only know how the fuck it feels, thank you, interwebs, but I come from that same background. Why the fuck would I put anybody in fucking jeopardy?
Well, Holly, when did she speak up?
She only spoke up when
because I don't remember.
File stuff came out. When the file stuff came out.
Oh, she did?
One time.
Okay. I was just making sure because I don't recall that.
Yep. One time. With the file shit. That's it. That's all.
There's a little more to this, but That's basically the part I wanted y'all to hear. Because last night when she was in Smash Please, she was saying like, I was just saying that the people that anybody can and deflecting off of herself and what she said. And when people were calling her out, she was like, show me where I lied. Show me where I lied. I mean, you literally said, if you find out. If you
Her whole panel lied to her today, girl. I ain't even gonna lie. They all lied.
I know, trust me.
I was like, well, damn, not one person gonna speak out no motherfucking truth, huh? And Hensley, you about to take the fall. Also, let me correct one more thing. I never said that FWA was fucking using or playing Hensley. I don't think anybody in any of the lives held over the past weekend said anything like that. I distinctly remember not only saying that she was being used and played, giving examples, factual examples, though, things that actually occurred as to why I was stating that. Okay,
Sure
never
did.
once did FWA's name come out of my fucking mouth.
She lied too, though. And
I'm still pretty sure with both of the lives that were had, like as in where Queenie, where you were actually streaming her, when what was said actually was said, and we were listening to it in live like time, as opposed to her going into fucking Smash's live and lying like a motherfucker. I'm pretty sure both of those lives are recorded somewhere where you can like line them up and be like, okay, well, this is what she fucking said, and this is what she's saying in Smash's box in that situation.
yeah, I
Because
got both clips. I can definitely put them together.
I know for the fact that what she said to you, she was flat out fucking talking about calling your fucking school. Like, there's people in your chat telling you that she was calling it right then and there. And then the second she got into Smash's box, she was like, oh, I didn't talk about it. Like, she made up some whole ass other story that had nothing to do with it. And she denied it like a motherfucker. That bitch lies.
Yeah, she
That's
did.
all she does.
Girl, they were trying to say that Skittles was Cassandra, bitch. I was fucking dead from the floor.
And that's, every fucking time, because the only thing they have in common with their talk is that Shittles has now adapted the word bitch and hoe.
Yeah, they definitely, the whole thing. Like, I didn't.
Anything
It was
sound anything like.
It was hard to watch for me, so I really couldn't watch the whole part where Skittles was in the box. But like the way they treated her while she was up there was so fucked up. Like, oh, you think that's gonna make the hood jump or something like that? She said, you know what I mean? Like, and Skittles is trying to dance and be, positive about it. It was real fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was fucked up. But so even
this comment that happened yesterday had nothing to do with dancing with the hat. It had to do with her being in FAW's box, and all she said was bitch. And there was someone who was, it wasn't it wasn't her, it was someone in her fucking box that took it fucking, and I was fucking, you want to talk about flabbergasted. I didn't understand how it went from a vocabulary fucking to her saying that you're coming at me calling me a bitch saying because I'm black. And that's literally what the chick fucking said. And that's where it started off. and she got attacked for being a racist for saying bitch. No, okay, I'm sorry, but what part of bitch is ever related?
I'm gonna have to rewatch that because I couldn't watch.
Wait a minute. What? Although this is coming from app that the people said we were racist over milk.
Yeah, remember? You remember milk?
Yeah, yes, girl, yes. We were all talking about milk. Like legit, actual fucking milk that you buy. We were talking about.
Mimi didn't know.
Cows are racist. They love everyone.
So this the person who said it, Mimi, the Jania person? Is this the person who said it? Because this the name when y'all was asking me what I was talking about. Mimi, this the name that I was talking about who was sitting here watching, and they were saying something about Skittles. This part, yeah. So that's the
I'm
name.
gonna say again. I'll say again. Skittles is not racist.
She is not. And Jania Gemini again, she was in here watching. That's who I called out and asked if she want to come to a box because she was attacking Skittles yesterday in FWA Live.
Fucking life is that how it went from her. And if anyone and in this box that's sitting right here, here's the way that Cass and fucking Chills talk. And now I'm fucking saying bitch and hoe all the time because once you sit with them long enough, you adapt to it. But when is bitch ever related to something going against race? Ever. And then she fucking literally, and it literally, this recorded summer, she literally said it's because my face is black. And she was going at Shittles for this reason. And I was sitting in the comment section just fucking losing my mind, being like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I couldn't believe that she they used anything to go after her. And to use a race card on her for calling a bitch? Nah, fuck that. Nothing. And that's
like Holly, the name thing, Holly. Like when she said that she thought that Skittles was Cassandra. I was like, but Skittles has been in her box under Danny before. So
yeah, that was just okay. You know why that was picking at Cassandra? Wanting Cassandra to go up in the live and be like, "That's not me." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Right, she knew the difference because OG and Cassandra had just went in it.
I'm very confused. I'm very confused. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very confused. I've never heard of bitch being a racial term. Cassandra, and no one could convince her otherwise.
Wait, what?
I said I've never heard of bitch being a racial term. Never have I ever. So somebody needs to educate me.
Was that said though? Was that said that who said that she? Because I'm confused.
They're calling Skittles, and I say they're calling as in FWA and her platform are calling Skittles racist because she called someone over there bitch.
But did she say that in the box? Because FWA said that she was on mute and she didn't call her no racist. She's saying that's what her whole thing with smashing the box today was. You let Skittles lie and say I called her a racist when I was on mute talking to my husband. So was the comment made in the comments or was it actually said in a box?
Point. She was never on mute. She was interacting with Skittles the whole time.
That's not what I'm saying because me and you both I know she wasn't on mute. I heard her say the thing she said to Skittles, so I know she wasn't on mute. But what I'm saying is that was her lie. But I want to know if somebody in the box actually said she was racist.
Mimi said box.
Okay, somebody in the box did that.
It was somebody in the box.
It was somebody in the box. Yeah,
Happened. Someone. It wasn't FWA. It was someone in her box that said it to her. She took her call when she kept calling people a bitch, which she fucking does. I do it all the time now. Once you hang out with Cassandra for like a week, you end up adapting her vocal fucking words. I call bitch and hose everyone. And that's exactly how it played out. And if you know fucking her, if you know Shittle, she's not literally calling you a bitch unless she's coming at you, which she wasn't. They were having like a normal conversation. It wasn't fucking, like, it wasn't a serious thing. But she switched it up on her so fucking hard, and she twisted it to race, and she was talking about like her face being black and all types of shit. Like, she changed that shit so fucking fast. It fucking, like, when I say flabbergasted, I was fucking gone. I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? And then they attacked her. They attacked her like fucking wolves. It was just fucking, she was gone. Like, she didn't have a word edgewise. Like, she didn't even have a chance to defend herself. And that's the most fucked up part about this, is that bitch, when the fuck is bitch ever? I'm sorry. I'm white, so I'm very uneducated. Very fucking uneducated. But what I can say is, never in my life is a word bitch, and I'm 36. Never in my life has the word bitch have any fucking tail or attachment to race. Bitch is a dog.
Yeah,
Bitch is a fucking dog. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Like, and then they jumped on her, and then, but it literally was a comment. The one that actually went at her, she's like, "It's because my face is black," and that's what she fucking said. And that's where I was like, "What the fuck is she talking about? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?"
But see, I'm not surprised. And why am I not surprised? Because this is the same fucking platform that basically said that there's nothing wrong with saying derogatory terms at anyone as long as it's, both parties going back and forth saying it. Like, what? The fuck? Okay, like you said, 36, and you're a YT woman. Have you ever heard that when we get, like, when we're wet or we get out of the shower or got out the pool or something, we smell like wet dogs? Have you ever heard that?
Honestly, I haven't. I've heard a bunch of other shit, but not that one. Honestly, I no, but that's a new one. Thanks. I don't know how to adapt to that one. Do we?
I want to play something for you. It's only like 3 seconds. It's only like 3 seconds long. Just listen for like 3 seconds.
Hollymae, will you let me meet up?
Yeah.
Thank you.
3 seconds, y'all. 3 seconds. Listen real quick for 3 seconds.
I don't do that. I don't fuck with real life shit.
Okay, that's all I wanted y'all to hear. That's it. That was her saying that. So,
Was that every way?
it sure was.
Yeah. You lying sack of fuck.
Holly. I don't know if it's just a southern thing, but I have heard that before.
You have heard that? What the fuck?
It may be just a
What?
southern thing, but I have heard it.
I don't know. I'm very uneducated because wet dog? No. White people?
Never.
No. No, we get cracker, we get honky, we get I don't even know anymore. I I don't talk to many people.
I've never heard that. I've never heard
See,
that.
Deb said she's heard it.
I haven't.
I've
I've literally heard like, bitch, you need to go take a shower because you smell like some funky ass Fritos. But I've never heard you smell like a dog.
I've heard it. I've heard it, but I would never say shit like that.
No, I would never say it, but I definitely have heard it.
Well, Queenie, when I was saying I ain't never heard that, you said me neither.
No, I've never heard nobody say it to nobody like that. Like I've never heard them, but I've heard, but it ain't just about white people. I've heard it like just like as a general, not like that was
That sounds crazy to me.
like saying that it was just like one group of people. I've never heard it how she was saying it. No.
I've heard it as one group of people.
I'm saying, like, this word, I grew up with bitch. I grew up with the word bitch as a term of endearment.
I take pride in that shit. Actually, the reason why I have cunt tattooed on my lip is my favorite word.
Like I wouldn't think that it would just be one group of people anyways that would smell like a wet dog. I would think that it would be anybody that don't wash their ass and just get wet. Like that's like the fish and ass or the feet and ass smell. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't heard it how she was using it. Like she was making it as if, oh yeah, they say that about white people. Like I've never heard that used like that.
Mimi! Can I also say that Mimi goes back with me like two flats on a Cadillac, like all the way back? You know what I'm saying? Um, pretty sure
Everywhere.
that it.
For the years I've been on here, I've seen her account fucking everywhere, and I love it. She's always at it.
Yep. But let me tell you something. I'm pretty sure that if I was putting on a front, if I was acting, if I wasn't who I say I am, or if I didn't act how I normally act, if something was different, switching up or changing, if not Mimi, plenty of people from the past, blast of the past, I don't even know how to word it. The Discord dipshits would definitely be up here calling me the fuck out. 100%.
Yep. Or I'd be texting you saying, Holly, straighten up.
Yep.
What are we doing?
Girl, you did tell me that you're not just coming in.
No. But I've been in and out.
Oh, well, hell. She been street walking, y'all. I'm about to go to sleep, but we played earlier the clip showing that FWA been speaking on us since before fucking the 20s.
Oh, yeah. I heard all that, for sure.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
Yeah. And what she did and said last night, I just can't even tell you how disgusting it was.
I heard. Are you talking about the Tommy stuff?
Yeah, that. But just like when um when she mentioned Queenie's school and
Oh,
started talking on that, and then tonight when Sunshine was in her box and Sunshine brought it up and said, "Wow, it took me about 5 minutes or 15 minutes to find whatever to find her school." And instead of saying now we don't do that, I don't believe in doxing, I don't believe in Gomer life. Instead of saying something like that, because she doesn't want it done to her and her kids or family. Instead of saying something like that, what FWA said was, well, now that ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
That's fucked up. And anybody who says that or thinks like that, real shit. Because at the end of the day, especially people who have had it done to them, would never, no matter what, would be like, nah, nope, that's not cool. That's not okay. I know how it feels. I know the mental spiral it brings me. I know every time you walk in a fucking door, your knees get to shaking because you're not knowing what the fuck happened now, what call came through, what didn't, what the fuck is gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, hell, I would not want this on nobody, not even my worst fucking enemy, which is why, to this day, Bougie cannot say that I came after anything in her life. Now, I'm sure other people might, well, not even other people. I'm sure Artie could tell you that, yes, I did. I 100% called the police. You are fucking right, I did. But that is it. That is all. I've never done nothing on her at all. At all.
Right. She sat in Samash's box and acted totally like
non-complicit.
yeah, and she acted like Tommy had no right to be offended because she didn't say those things to Tommy. So how it was like she was astonished that how dare he be offended by what she said, because she didn't say it to him, she said it to Mikey. In her pea brain, she could not comprehend how offensive it was for anybody else to be offended. And why are you offended? Why aren't you over there telling him that he shouldn't be doxing my son or me, or basically it's, why aren't you defending me? Why aren't you doing this for me? Why aren't you doing this for me, bitch?
But she was talking to her whole entire. She was talking as a general. Where the fuck were they, and why didn't they jump up, and why didn't they?
Yeah.
I was like, well, damn. It usually be the ones that scream. They tell you where to go. They tell you who you can see. I don't do that, but then, Lord, if you say my box is open, tell Lala to come over here. Tell this person to come over here. They ain't motherfucking going nowhere. Like, oh,
If
okay.
you're going to offend whole communities like that,
Holly,
you ain't going to have nobody to defend you, bitch.
Holly,
Forget
she
it.
did that shit to me yesterday when I was like, can somebody go ask receipts to come over and have an actual conversation? Because FWA don't know how. So you know, somebody went over in the chat and asked, was asking receipts. Receipts was on mute. Receipts didn't even get to answer. She gonna say, what the fuck she asking for a receipt? Demanding, what did she say? She said demanding, but she was like, we don't get summons. Demanding receipts to come over and the person put, she's not demanding, she's asking, can they have a conversation? She was like, receipts ain't going no motherfucking where. Receipts was on mute, didn't even get to answer.
That's how friends is, and I don't know if y'all know that, but she had a live about this a couple weeks ago, and she was mad at her people because if they out in other people's lives, she want them to fight for her. She literally got into one of her mods because her moms didn't speak up in a certain life. Everybody around her, she expects them to go out and fight for her, and if you don't, it's gonna be a problem, which is weird as fuck. But that's definitely how FWA is.
Does she
That's why Hensley do
pay
that
them a
shit.
bodyguard salary? What the fuck?
I don't know,
I'm
but
with you, Mimi.
I'm just gonna make it very clear that today is September 4th, and September, no, not September. Yeah, it was the first. When was it? When was Friday? Friday was the 29th, right? Hold on. Mm-hmm. So Saturday was the 30th. So the 30th and the 4th are the two times that I spoke on FWA and not just her platform. Um, so since we got that timestamp in the records, yeah, again, how many lives have you mentioned me? If you don't believe me or think any of us are lying in here, how many times have you fucking mentioned Queenie or Unknown or Retina? You know, so that bullshit ass shit that you live is false, very false. And if you don't believe me, just go watch the lives. We literally were live. You can't even say 14 hours, honey. You gotta say at least 48, because if I wasn't live, Queenie was live. If she wasn't live, Unknown was live. If Unknown wasn't live, Bree was live. Bitch, we were everywhere this weekend. Okay, you're right. You got us on that. But that's one weekend out of how many motherfucking days? Y'all bitches.
Days my ass, huh? Days my ass. We ain't never done that shit before.
Hey, Holly, how much?
And not even that.
Drop over here. I can rotate the boxes if you want to come up.
I drop, but I want to say one thing, and I'm gonna let them come up. Holly is only responding because again, FWA brought her name up last night in a live. So again, for
No,
the
no,
day,
no, 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 no. Let's no. Wait. Before that gets twisted, Malibu brought us up, but
Malibu.
FWA live. So again, if you're getting a response, because if you would have told the truth, I'd be asleep right now. But because you lied, that's why we went live. Because you fucking lied.
It's a troll, y'all. They ain't gonna come up. If you're not a troll, take the box. You
Well,
have
a troll just means that you're on a 000 account. All trolls ain't all trolls ain't bad trolls over here. We know. You
right.
be respectful, you'll be respected. Period. Point blank. But I'm gonna go to sleep because I gotta work in the morning. Um. Okay.
Yeah, troll
I hope
is a
that
zero.
everybody has a good day. I hope that nobody's, you know what I'm saying? Like I just hope that, moving forward, because you guys only speak on it one time and let it go. This just gets nipped in the butt. You know what I'm saying? Take it how it is, leave it where it's at, and leave me the fuck alone. Okay? Leave my panel alone, the people in the chats the fuck alone. We're tired of our real lives being fucked with when we're literally not the ones doing the shit at all. And you guys know who it is, yet still group us in together. That's fucking wild.
Or blame us for shit.
What I mean, listen, and that's what I'm saying though, Queenie. That's something you gotta check. Only the part where your friend is putting you.
It's a block button. It's a block button, Holly. There's
No, but
nothing.
I'm just saying, like you got, that this just the facts. All right, friends shouldn't put friends in situations, and he knew damn well what he was doing, knowing it wasn't gonna phase him.
It's gonna be a block button.
Because in 2 days he's gonna be on to somebody else, and you're still gonna be getting fucked with because of it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something you gotta check over there.
Block button. That's gonna be the check.
Because you nothing came after over shit that you ain't have no correlation with whatsoever, not even in the slightest, and yet you've been brought in. So I'm not minimizing everything that's happened to you, but I am saying this recent shit with FWA, it sounds like most definitely you need to check Mikey with that.
Yeah, ain't nothing else to check. I done said it several times. I said it before, even in a prior situation. I'm done. I'm done. That's
Yeah,
it.
that.
I'm tired of getting brought into shit that I don't have nothing to do with. I'm tired of getting fucked with behind shit that I ain't doing, behind shit that I'm not egging on, and shit I'm not saying, hey, go fuck with this person. Everybody should know me by now to know me well enough. I don't need nobody to fucking speak for me. I go against the world by my motherfucking self. Yeah. So no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm tired of it. Like I've been trying to. I messaged you and told you I'm trying to do schoolwork. You be like, bitch, I'm making money. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm tired of it. I'm too old to be sitting up here arguing with people on the internet and having my real life fuck with it behind shit that is stupid. It's dumb as fuck. It's dumb as fuck. I'm over it.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. And that real life shit that's being threatened or insinuated is gonna be done, or calling people's jobs and asking about fucking shit that don't pertain to you is wild, especially when you don't even live in the same states. That's just fucking ignorance.
I agree. But good night. I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here so you can get to bed.
All right, have a good night.
Don't be late for Bryce's in the morning because that should be funny as fuck.
I feel like that is kind of an odd statement, maybe from who it's from. What do you mean?
Because that should be funny as fuck.
I feel like that is kind of an odd statement, maybe from who it's from. What do you mean that's an odd statement? See, now I gotta dig into it. No, I'm just playing. What do you mean that's an odd statement? Right, because she definitely was asleep in that box. Not from you. Oh, I was gonna say, because listen, that shit. I mean, I don't want nothing to do with people like that at all. Which is why I don't know how many accounts is blocked from that dude, but yeah, that shit is wild to me, and I don't give a fuck who you are. At the end of the day, grown ass adults, 20 and older, are so fucking comfortable on this job. I mean, on this job, on this app, with literally taking food out of children's mouths by calling jobs or fucking with people's jobs. People's jobs ain't got shit to do with this app. Let's just be fucking honest, okay? Even if you really do have an LLC and this is considered a job for you, like, I mean, Michaela, the makeup lady, look at her now. You know what I'm saying? The fucking Mormon wives, look at them now. Kelsey, look at her now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can get that and understand that, right? But even that doesn't give anybody the right to fuck with that said income in no way, shape, or form, especially with children. Adults 20 years and older are so comfortable with putting fucking lifetime trauma on children they will never fucking meet. It's wild to me. And the craziest part is, majority of it is women doing it to other women. Knowing what it's like to carry a child, knowing what it's like to push one out, knowing what it's like to give your whole life to that said child, knowing what it takes to be a fucking mother, a single mother, a fucking good, happy mother who's married or whatever the case may be, it's still hard. You know what I'm saying? All of us on this fucking app, especially as women, know what it's like to see a kid in the store or let it be your own that wants something you can't afford. Watch the heartbreak in their eyes. Y'all know that feeling. All of you guys know that fucking feeling. Whether you like me or not, you know that feeling. Yet it's so easy for you to fuck with people's real lives, to put their family members in that feeling. Whether it be a spouse, a stepchild, a fucking niece or nephew, a brother, a sister. Yeah, you damn right I feel some type of way about this shit. Because at the end of the day, I understand that I haven't birthed my own children yet. I totally get that. But I have fought my way out of situations in my past to break generational curses, to be able to have and afford and maintain the lifestyle I created for myself. A little less, I don't know. However the fuck I feel is how I'm gonna run my platform. We all have the freedom to do that. The people that are over here all the time in the boxes, in the panel, in the chat, and all that, the trolls, the mods, nobody deserves for their fucking real lives to be fucking doxxed just because they're in a space you don't like. It's not okay. That hurt, void, or whatever the fuck you're feeling, y'all need to heal that because it didn't come from us. And that's all she wrote, folks. I'm going to sleep. Good night.